Hey, what is going on, guys? Today it's Ainsley here and welcome back to another video. Boy, I feel like it's been such a long time since I talked to you guys in this way because we've been up there with the Fortnite content recently. And yes, I have been slacking a little bit. I just took a few weeks off. I wanted to take my birthday off, so that was towards the end of May. And then I ended up getting sick, and then we went on a camping trip. So I'm sorry, I've been slacking with the content, but here we go. We have the long-awaited rating my subscribers setup tours videos today. I have 5 setups right here of some of my subscribers that reached out to me, and I felt like their setup kind of stuck out to me in a way. And so yeah, we're gonna be going through these today, and at the end I'll put a poll right up here or here, I don't know where it is, and you guys can vote on whose setup you think is the best. So we're gonna just go ahead and dive into this thing. If you guys haven't seen my personal setup tour, it'll be in one of these corners. If this video does well, we'll be sure to do some more in the future because I'm sure it's fun for you guys too. Your guys' stuff gets to be featured on the channel here, and I get to go through and really look at it and see how everybody's setups differ across the board. So yeah, I'll have their name like right down here, and one of their social media platforms, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, any of that, so you guys can go check them out if their setups stick out to you. Also, if you're interested and want to read along with me, I'm just going to be looking at my laptop right here. I have all the specs, from the keyboard to the PC specs itself, monitors, stuff like that. I have all of it right here, and you guys can read along with me down in the description. So, kicking off the first ever episode of Rating My Subscribers Setup, we have Bradley. His Instagram is at bradley.smith3 if you're interested. And yeah, beautiful looking setup right off the bat here. If we dive in, we can see the headset is a Razer Kraken TE. We have the beautiful, glorious Model D mouse, and accompanied by a Logitech G502 Hero mouse. He says that the G502 is for photo editing and the Model D is for gaming. So I love it whenever you guys tell me your purpose behind your setup. Like, why do you have this? Why do you have that? Because some people have 2 mice, and you know, I have 2 mice for my my TV display, and then I have my other mice for my gaming setup. So I love to know your little background. He's got photo editing going on. I'd love to see it, man. Be sure to check out his Instagram, by the way. For his keyboard, we have a GK61 50% keyboard with gateron optical brown switches. Brown switches isn't something you see very often. I love that. The monitor, we have an Asus VG248QE 144 Hz and 1 millisecond monitor. As far as the PC specs go, we have an i3 9100F RX 590 with 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 2 terabyte HDD, 250 gigabyte SSD, and a 2 terabyte SSHD. He says that he plans on upgrading his CPU to an i7 9700K and an RTX 2060 Super. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if I read those PC specs wrong because I'm not a big nerd. I'm not calling you guys nerds, but I'm not a big brain when it comes to PC specs. Personally, I don't own a PC. My setup is ran strictly from a laptop and a PS4, and we'll see some PS4 setups going on right here. But yeah, thank you, Bradley, for showing off your setup. It looks absolutely stunning. Thank you for entering once again. Next up, we have Cody. You can find him on Twitch at ScroggDog9. His headset, we got an Astro A10. The mouse, we got a glorious Model O. I'm loving seeing these glorious mouses. I feel like you guys have found my channel from the glorious review. So you picked up one, and then now you're featured on the channel. I love that little loop. It makes like a perfect circle. For the mouse pad, we have a Corsair MM300. That's a beautiful Corsair mouse pad right there. For the mic, we have a Neewer mic plus the Neewer boom arm. This mic is actually really cheap on Amazon. I believe it's about $30. It comes with the boom arm, a pop cover, or pop filter, sorry, everything with that mic. This is actually the mic that I had before, and then I upgraded to the Razer, and my brother has this mic now, so it still works perfectly fine. I would suggest this if anybody is looking in for a cheaper mic. Go on Amazon, look it up, and I'm pretty sure they have different colors. It looks like Cody picked up the blue color here. As far as PC specs, he says that he knows of, we have a Gigabyte GTX, a 1660 gigabyte, and with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a Ryzen 3. Absolutely beautiful setup. I love the kind of aesthetic we have going on here, kind of an RGB theme. I think it's awesome. Next up, we have Todd with the first ever PS4 setup on this channel. I love this because this is literally my stuff right here. You can find him on YouTube at DualShox. As far as the headset, we have two of them. We have one, it is an Airtio headset, and then we have Astro A10s. He says that he uses the Astro A10s, but the Airtio headset came with a keyboard and mouse gaming starter kit, which we have right here. So the keyboard and mouse is a Lexma Gaming Starter Kit. It comes with the headset, keyboard, and mouse. That's actually a pretty good deal right there. I don't know too much about how well the keyboard and mouse works, but this could be something to look into as well. And then he doesn't have a monitor. He's using a TV, which is something we often see. That's how I started off, and it is a Sanyo TV. I'm not sure how big it is, but that's what we got there. Thank you, Todd, for entering. I love it. Next up, we have Marc, aka Mags, an OG sub right here, baby. Love to see it. You can find him on Instagram at lmagsl. And then, yeah, we have the headset is a Corsair Void Elite wireless headset, along with the G Pro wireless mouse. Seems like we got a wireless theme going on here, huh? The mousepad is a HyperX extra large mousepad. The keyboard is a Razer or not a Chroma keyboard, and then the mic is a blue Snowball microphone. I haven't seen too many blue Snowballs. I feel like the blue Yetis almost took over. I'd love to see this in the setup. It looks absolutely amazing. I had an overall picture of his setup. It was in my Discord for some reason and went missing, like it got deleted or something like that. So I'm so sorry you don't get to see the overall setup. But that's what we got going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on because your mind is about to be blown with information. Next up, we have Justin. His Discord is Fluffy Waffle. He's one of the mods in my Discord, and you can find him on Instagram at Justin_A_dang. Justin gave me the most information by far, which I absolutely love. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it because I get to get absolutely everything in his setup. It's just gonna be a lot, so hang on, all right? And here we go. Let me start off by saying beautiful setup. I love the dual monitor setup that we got going on. Same thing with Cody. I love the dual monitor look. It just looks awesome to me. So yeah, let's start off with the audio. We have an ATH M50XBT and then the Venture Electronics Monk Plus. So it seems to me that he uses speakers more than a headset, which is perfectly fine. It's all comes down to personal preference. If you're gonna be gaming, I would recommend a headset, but you'll see in a minute what Justin actually does, and it's kind of mind-blowing. As far as the mouse, we have another Glorious Model D with a paracord mod. If you actually email Glorious, if anybody has any type of their mouses, they will give you a paracord mod for free if something's wrong with yours. It's pretty cool. As far as the mousepad, we got the Novel Keys Limited Edition Random Frank P Topographic Mousepad. Random Frank P, that's kind of an OG YouTuber right there as far as like the setup stuff goes. Love to see it. The mic is a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition. I told you the Blue Yetis were pretty common, kind of taking over that Snowball brand right there. Alright, and then we got the keyboard, which is a TechWear Phantom 87 box white, and then it has a Razer Razer PBT keycaps on it. Beautiful keyboard. I've actually never heard of that before, but I absolutely love the way it looks, especially with those Razer keycaps on it. And then we have a macro pad. First ever macro pad I've really seen incorporated in a setup. But then again, this isn't necessarily for gaming. We see that, the macro pad is a Razer Tartarus version 2. I think that's what the V stands for, V2. The monitors, we have the dual setup, like I said. We have a LG 25-inch 21:9 ultra-wide monitor, accompanied with the AOC 24-inch monitor. Absolutely astonishing. I love those LG ultra-wide monitors. I have an LG monitor myself. It's not the ultra-wide one, but I love the way that the ultra-wide looks. Sorry. Next up, we have the webcam is the Logitech C922 Pro, and then here comes the PC specs. Justin has a pretty beast of a PC. Literally right prior to recording this video, he messaged me. He was like, "Yo, I got some upgraded PC specs that I would love for you to incorporate into this new video right here." So yeah, here we go. We got the Ryzen 5 3600 with an RTX 2070 with 32 gigabytes of RAM, and then the 250 gigabyte NVMe with 3 terabyte HDD. Jesus, 32 gigabytes of RAM, dude. And so here comes the fun part. Justin is an editor and animator who regularly edits 4K files as well as rendering 3D models for CAD and animation. Love to see it. He uses the power of the RTX in his PC to help him stream and has worked on this over the course of the past 3 years. And this is his quote. He says, I call this iteration of the PC Build E. Why Build E? I have no idea. But this is Justin's PC Build E. If y'all want to build E, go ahead. I mean, it's a beast of a PC, boys, right there. Absolutely amazing. I love it. So that's gonna wrap up the first ever video of rating my subscribers' setups. Be sure to vote. I'm pretty sure it's right here. If not, it's gonna be over here. Be sure to vote on whose setups you think was the best. I absolutely love every single one of these setups. Bradley, I adore your red and black setup. I think it's amazing. Cody, like I said, the RGB colors, outstanding. And like I said, the dual monitor, I love that. Todd, PS4 setup, so you know I'm in love with it. Marc, aka Mags, I wish I had that overall picture because, man, your setup looks awesome in the dark. And then Justin, of course, man, like, hello, it's pretty obvious that your setup is one heck of a beast as well. So I'd like to thank all for entering the first ever episode of Rating My Subscribers Setup. If you guys want to find me on social media, it is at AinsleyPeels on Instagram, Visco, TikTok, Apple Music, Snapchat, and Twitter. Alright, that's 6 ways to find me, and it's all the same username, and you have my YouTube right here. If you guys did go into enjoy this video, be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new, and you could be featured in part 2 of rating my subscriber setups, if you guys do enjoy this, of course. Be sure to leave a comment down below on whose setup you think was the best. Vote in this poll over here. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share with your friends if you did go in to enjoy, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, for another video. Until then, take it easy.